Peace, y'all. This is Supastition, and these are the 5 artists who influenced me the most. Now, I'm not talking about top 5 rappers. These are just 5 artists that had a heavy impact and influence on me as an artist, and it's in no particular order. Let's go. The first influence is Rakim, the God MC himself. When Rakim emerged on the scene, in my opinion, he almost single-handedly changed the face of the MC. But Rakim took it to another level. Rakim had the voice, the flow, the rhyme patterns. He had knowledge of self. He morphed all of that into his style. Prior to hearing Rakim, I used to hear rappers and say, I want to do that. When I heard Rakim, I said, there's no way in hell I could do that. Next up is one of my favorite MCs. This man, Redman, Reggie Noble. Prior to Reggie Noble, in hip hop, you either had to be funny, you had to be street, you had to be the sex symbol, you had to be the dancer. Redman combined being street and being funny all into one. That's what I love about Redman. He came off aggressive, but also funny, but also reminded you that he'd smack the shit out you. That's my type of rapper. Next up are these guys. Run DMC. Man, listen. Although I was a fan of hip hop in the early 80s, seeing these guys for the first time changed my life. I used to flip through my uncle's record collection and look at some of the album covers of some of the earlier rappers, and they all dressed and looked like disco singers, and it didn't resonate to me as a kid. When I saw Run DMC, these guys were the epitome of cool. They looked like the people in my neighborhood, they looked like the drug dealers, they looked like the street guys, or the quote-unquote New York guys. They were so influential to me that I vowed to never wear anything else other than Adidas. That didn't last too long. I'm wearing Nikes right now. And the next artist, if you've heard any of my earlier music, you shouldn't be surprised. Master Ace. I am heavily influenced by Master Ace. Take a look around, a personal classic for me. He had the concept songs, he had the serious songs, and he was no slouch on the mic. In my opinion, he makes some of the best concept albums in hip hop. And last but not least, and this may come as a surprise to many, but Andre 3000. As someone who grew up in the South, Andre changed how people looked at Southern MCs. In my opinion, Andre redefined what a Southern MC could be. He didn't look like all the rest of the Southern MCs. He dressed the way that he wanted. Outkast as a group chose beats that most people would be terrified to rap over. As far as his influence goes, whenever I get a beat that's left field or unorthodox, I think to myself, how would Andre 3000 attack this beat? He's found the pockets and cadence in tracks that I felt were unrappable. Is that even a word? And I love the fact that he came into the music industry, made an impact, made hits, walked away from it and said, you guys could have it. Not everybody could do that. And those are the 5 artists that influenced me the most. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Supastition.